Moving forward, let us introduce our next speaker for the day, Mr. Sumit Kawariya, the Finance Controller and Head of Enterprise Business and Finance of Clear. From FinOps to industry leader, Sumit Sir's inspiring career journey embodies versatility and ambition. From startups to large firms, he has tackled diverse challenges and built expertise in GST, software development, business planning, and more. Having witnessed remarkable company growth and navigated e-commerce and fintech complexities, he now leads Clear's strategic plans for continued success and innovation. Don't miss his insights on finance, startups, and the road to success. With this, everyone, let's welcome Mr. Sumit Kawariya, sir, on the dais, please, with a huge, huge round of applause. The topic is going to be moving towards absolute control in compliance.
Uh, Everyone is talking about AI and how the things is moving forward, and the second thing in tech team always comes in mind is the notices. So AI and notice, these are the two things which right now buzzing words everywhere. So I will try to cover up in my session like how technology is evolving and as a clear how we are evolving, because being a startup to a now enterprise company, we have evolved in last 8 to 10 years. Many of you may know ClearTex as a consumer company who helps to do the ITR filing. Definitely we do that. But beyond that, now we became big giant. Not only in India, now we have expanded globally. Today, we are helping more than 50 countries almost now for global e-invoices and multiple tax platforms. So as a Clear, now we became a global platform where we are not only serving in India, but globally in different countries to help them to become compliant. And what love we got in India, that helping us to expand in all the other countries, because most of the places, like one of you will be there in those countries for those companies, because India have a most complex tax system. If someone can solve for India, I can tell you really anyone can really work in outside India in any other country's tax compliance, because it's much easier than in India. So about Clear, like today, not only we are working in 50 plus countries, but serving more than 5,000 customers. And why it's important means like we understand every small nuances about enterprise world, from small to big customer, how do they work, what's their need, and that's made our product so robust that we are able to serve every kind of a customer today. Like as I was saying, like today, every day we had 2 enterprises globally, and that help us to really make our product robust, and lot of feedback from customer which help build a next gen AI products. And as a Clear also, everyone is globally is moving to AI. We also moving completely our product line in AI, because that's the one thing which going to help every one of us to be compliant, have a peaceful night, and really focus on our core work, growing the business. How we do, just small glimpse what we do. Most of you know, few of you are ClearTex already customers, but as a ClearTex we are trying to solve two kind of a problem. One is a compliance problem, second is a upstream problem of supply chain. So because we understand, like if you want to be compliant, you have to make sure your supply chain or your ecosystem also is compliant. So as a company, we are solving both the problems. One is on compliance side, where direct tax, indirect tax, company law compliances. Now we are building a solution on labor law or ESG also, because that's where like entire CFO office will get served. So our aim is like we make this, we simplify finance for CFO office, which include all their functions. So one by one, we are keep adding the, I can say, products or features in our product line in under single platform. So today, like my focus going to be the important topic like notices. Like in India regulatory regime, if you see now the notices and non-compliance is intensifying. Like every time whenever a notice comes to any listed company, you could see the implication of that, right? Ki, what happened when someone gets a notice? Can I have some people answer it? If you get a notice in your company, what's the reaction once you see the notice, or whenever your friends say, hey, I got the notice, what kind of a reactions comes? What happened? How? How I will respond or accept that? What we have missed it? What else? Tax demand risk, how much I have to pay in this notice. There are a lot of unknown which make people really worried about it. Ki, hey, I got the notice, but what will happen? Guys, do you really know what are the notice comes in India? We have done the thorough study of all the notices issued by the multiple government of India and multiple department of government of India, and we have realized. Do you believe how many percentage of your notices are avoidable notices? Like you definitely would have done the analysis of your notices of last 5-7 years. How many of those notices or the reason for which you guys have paid the penalties or sometime have done the litigation were avoidable? Any number? No idea? You will not believe, we have done the thorough study with 100 plus enterprises. 80% plus notices are avoidable notices. Means if you make sure your return filing process is governed with the right SOPs and right checks, 80% of your notices you will not get the notice. Just to share you guys little bit insight, all the governments have built a AI and ML based technology tools to issue all the notices through system today. I'm sure every one of you know, right? And second thing what government have done, right? Government have connected their direct tax system, means income tax department, IDT system as well as MCA system, because they have signed the MOU 5 to 7 year back. They can exchange the data, and after getting this data they have created a system, AI based system, where they do a pattern matching, they do a different logics ki, okay, in pharma industry that net tax payout is X percentage. If any company is below that percentage, means there is something where either they are taking input tax credit too much or something which they have to reverse, they are not reversing, because they have an understanding of the pattern and data matching from last so many years data. Now based on those data analysis, today most of the notice get issued. Second, most of the notices, if you will see, is get issued for reconciliation purpose, right? Different type of reconciliation. I will just share you the summary, like we have done the analysis, how it's look like. 80% of notices today comes due to these regions. You can check in your org, these percentage may be little bit vary based on the organization, but when we did a 100 companies study, we identified 35% of the notices just come due to incorrect ITC claims. In many companies it goes up to 70%, 60% also, but average industry-wide, it's 35% of the notices just comes because of ITC reconciliation, because of 2B versus 3B, your 2A versus 3B, your vendor is not filing the returns, but you are taking the credit, all such reasons. The second 12% notices are coming due to TDS non-compliances. Means either when you are claiming the TDS, like 206 AB is not checked, and due to that now you are getting the penalty, ki you have to deduct the higher TDS, but you have deducted lower TDS. All such things which are in control of your hands, means your team can control it and make sure these 80% notices can be avoidable. And we have done that study, and after that we work with our at least 30 customers as a pilot project, and we have analyzed like last 18-month data, and we could see they are not getting any such notice today. Even sometime when you get such notice, the preparation of to reply it very important. The notice, more than whenever you get a notice, first question comes out, hey, why I have received the notice, whether I have data to reply it or not. The person who filed the return now not in company, how do I respond that, right? All such questions comes in the CFO mind or tax head mind. Hey, do we have a right data? What was the backup of that data? When we file the return, where is the backup files? Everyone starts struggling and identifying those data points in different Google Drives or SharePoints or some Excel files. That's where the things start panicking. And that's where like we then start engaging multiple consultants, multiple here and there, lot of reconciliation and identifying, okay, what data we submitted to government and for which we have got the notice, let's reconcile why we have received it. And most of the time, these all are avoidable as a part of your process of filing. I will just tell next step, how do we understood and how we understand like these are avoidable. But guys, just before I go to the next solution part, do you agree like these are the reasons for which your company, one of the reasons you guys get the notices and these all are avoidable? Only 20% notices comes average for interpretation regions, where the tax rates are different, your understanding, the department understanding are different. The some taxes where you have taken the credit, which as per you is eligible, department may think it's not eligible. Those are the interpretational thing, or either reversal percentage, all those things, 42 reversal, all those things. But other than those things, most of the cases it's avoidable. How? We'll talk about it. Okay, so with this all the analysis, then as a clear, we have started a campaign, Kill Notices. Now we are working with all our customer, ki hey, we will make sure all our customer, they don't get any notice. And with this mission, now ClearTex doing all ClearTex campaigns, all education to the customer, how they can really kill all the notices with Clear Compliance Cloud. So to do that, what we have done, we have built a technology called GL Stream. What is a GL Stream? I just give you understanding in one line. See, GL Stream, see, if you see all the reason of notices, the most important reason of notices is the data source. If a company have a single data source, then the region of getting notices reduced to 0 almost. If you have a single data source, because government have made their data source single, but you will see in your company, many of your teams, they are using different data source. Means ERP is one, but the people who are preparing data are different. Means they extract the data in by different reports, different data sets they use while reporting to the government. But government have a single data system, means the revenue what you have reported to direct tax department, means your income tax return, the revenue what you are reporting in through e-invoice, through e-way bill, through GST return, through 3B, through your MCA, are they all are matching? Normally they will not match because of logical reasons. But the importance is, do you have the bridge of those reconciliation? Because there will be always a gap, but important, do you know the reason of gap or differences? Are they correct gaps? Is there any entry which your X team have considered, but Y team have not considered while reporting it? All such things become a reason of reconciliations and become a reason of notices. So to solve that problem, as a clear, we have developed a technology called GL Stream, powered by AI. What we do, right? We take the raw GL data from ERPs or any other data system, whatever any company have, maybe it's a POS system, anything. We bring that raw data system to ClearTex data lake. And that data we use for all the reporting purpose. Not like a different sales register, purchase register, which get created in your ERP, gets used for reporting purpose. So this is the way it works, right? So you will see like there are a lot of systems and ERPs multiple companies are having. What we do, we bring all the raw data in ClearTex data lake, right? And then what we do, there are 3 important checks what happen in this data lake. We try to prevent all the human errors. What are the errors done by the human while doing the accounting? Suppose some invoice booked, instead of booking like an invoice type, they have booked through GL ledgers, where they are not put up a GSTI number or anything, due to which this is not becoming part of your sales register or purchase register. This system helps to identify all such clerical errors and give back the report to your AP team immediately, so they can correct those accounting entry. Today, many times I have seen like company close their books of account by 4th and 7th of month, after month end, 4th or 5th, 7th of subsequent month. But their textbook really doesn't get closed, because when they do the 3B filing, that time they get to know these are the errors. They get to know these are the invoices where tax credit was eligible, but they have not taken it, or they have taken it, but it's ineligible. And then they pass all those entry in subsequent month, where your books of account has been closed in previous month, but tax related all adjustment happen subsequent month. Why? Because AP team and these are not informed on time, because your books close has to happen on time, but textbooks doesn't get closed. And that's where we believe, unless until your textbooks also get closed on time, it cannot make your right reporting. So that's where this technology helps to identify all such errors which a human does, or any accounting error, and give back the data to your AP team. They correct it before they close books of accounts, and then anything can be done by the tax team. The second thing is automation, because every company have a data sets in different formats. Every tax reports are in different format, but government need a data in single format, right? For TDS, there is a different format, GST different format. What we do, this technology help to transform all that data in those formats. We automatically transform the data in that format, and even though if some data points are missing, where we have to like do a lookup from multiple files to complete your data points, that technology help to do it automatically. So the human, whatever the manual VLOOKUPs, all those massaging of the data goes away. Today, even though people feel that tax filing is a cumbersome process, but I can tell you guys, 70% time or 70% cumbersome process is the data preparation. If your team is able to prepare data cleanly, 99% time they will file the right return. The most of the time people make the mistake and error happen if you do any time root cause analysis. The data preparation was the issue, not the filing process. Everyone after 7 or 8 years of the GST filing, they understood how to file the return. But still the data preparation part is not solved. That's the root cause of most of the notices. And that's where we thought like, let's solve the problem of root cause. Just filing process solution is not a problem to be solved. And the third is detect. After doing all those things, then we do a different reconciliation, like your GL reconciliation with your revenue, with your IDT reconciliation, with your DT income reconciliation, all such reconciliation which help you to further detect is there any mismatch of the reporting in the number to different authority. And all such checks should happen before you prepare the return, not after your preparation of the return or submission of the return. So this technology first help you to solve the problem from root cause, and then your filing process start. And I'm sure after that your team is champion, they make sure everything goes smoothly. So that's the where we build this technology, and any government make any changes, like one of the colleague was telling, right, IMS is coming. There are a lot of changes government is keep making, ISD is coming. Every time whenever any change comes, first of the things comes in mind, I have to check with my IT what all changes required in my integration process. Because why changes required? Because always we create a registers in our ERP, and those registers become redundant because of change in the rule by the government. Now IT team have their own priority, they will not give a time to change, but compliance will not stop. And that's where this technology help, where because we have taken the raw data, any change in government, I not required to change in your ERP anything. I will just change the rules in my data transformation layer, and your new data set is ready to be compliant. That's the power of this technology. Now any new compliance come, ESG come, labor law compliance come, anything comes, you're not required to look back to with your IT, hey, I need one more integration. One time you do an integration, everything for compliance is sorted completely. And whatever the changes government bring, you're not required to look back to your ERP system, look back to your IT team, hey, these are the changes, how to adopt that. I have to do UAT again and again. No, nothing is required, because this is built from your raw data. Like you have a ERP for your accounting purpose or all your reporting purpose. Same for your tax compliances, this become your tax ERP. For any tax compliances, this is a single platform which help you to solve the problem. I will just play this small video which will give a sense what I was talking about. Can you please play it?
We know finance leaders like you want control and assurance, not compliance headaches. You have all the data in your general ledger. Yet, 80% of enterprises are struggling to get assurance that their compliance data is accurate. This is because of a lack of tools and time. What happens then is that inaccurate reports are generated from multiple general ledger tables, creating a loop of endless data transformation. What you need in compliance is control and assurance. Large spreadsheets take forever to load, wasting valuable time. Even worse, they might crash, setting you back even further. Filing ITC claims notices are either inaccurate, blocked, or increased. Your teams are tired, frustrated with burning eyes and aching backs.
There's a GST audit coming up. I'm worried that my turnover and tax as per my financials and returns do not match. And I don't know the reasons for this gap yet. Also, I don't know the risk I'm carrying.
I'm on the verge of finalizing my 3P for the month, but I don't know if my team has expensed out all the ineligible ITC. I'm worried I don't want to overclaim my ITC.
I have to finalize my monthly TDS payment, but I'm not sure if the TDS advances, provisions, and credit notes have all been correctly reported in my TDS return, or I have to correct my previous TDS return.
I have just finished filing my GST and TDS returns for the month. But my team tells me that they had to make some changes in the sales register, purchase register, and TDS while filing. I'm worried that those changes will get missed in the ERP.
Let us show you how you can do this, actually from your general ledger, directly every day. Introducing GL Stream, the groundbreaking technology designed to power the future of finance. Now, stream your GLs for compliance. your GL streams to us. So you can do a revenue GL versus SR recon and identify the reason for gaps such as deferred revenue, journal vouchers, unbilled revenue, and intra-company stock transfers. Your GL streams to us. You can run recon between GST purchase register and expense ledgers and identify for which expenses you have a mismatch. You report your tax liability correctly with this. No Excels. Final answer. Your GL streams to us. We can automatically extract all TDS reversal entries for set-off and reporting in TDS returns for corrections. Your GL streams to us. You can tally your books with SR and PR at any point in time to ensure there is an alignment in your books, return data, and data with government. Take complete control. Get assured compliance even before monthly book closure with GL Stream. You evolve as your business evolves instantly. Clear Finance Cloud for compliance. Supercharged with GL Stream. Peace of mind for the CFO's office. Grow on your own terms. Stream your GL data directly for absolute compliance.
So this is just again picture which explain like how the things happen today, right? This is the way today there are multiple extractor in your ERP which pull the different register, and based on that you today do the filing. But the way GL stream work, where connector get installed in your ERP, data comes raw data, and their data quality checks happen. Is there any gaps in data? Then get transformed, and from this data get transformed, all the register get created for SR, PR, TDS, 26 years recon, your TRL preparation, any compliance which required for any tax function get created or built automatically, including your trial balances for your state level, all those things. That's the power of GL stream, and that's the way we think if people who follow the process of this reconciliation and before filing they do these checks, they definitely get eliminated 80% of their all these system generated notices which are eliminatable. Thank you everyone, take care.
Thank you so much, sir. And may I invite Mr. Gurmeet Singh Sukija, Indirect Tax Head, Mankind Pharma Limited. Sir, can we have you on the dais to present a small token of appreciation to sir? Please join in.